Offset is bad for Cardi because he hasn't been himself since she moved on with Stefan Diggs and started living her best life. The crazy thing is that Cardi told him that this is exactly what would happen if he didn't stop making fun of her with his reckless affairs. But he didn't listen, and now he has to deal with the consequences of his actions. However, it appears that Offset is not handling this well, because he has been accused of stalking Cardi, going from place to find her. It's getting quite frightening for her and her new man. Does this mean that Cardi is finally going to file a restraining order against Offset? Challenging for her to clear the air for someone who has been making wild assertions that he doesn't want Cardi back. Offset's actions have shown that he still has a strong interest in her. For instance, when it was revealed that she had moved on from him and was now dating someone else, conveniently, Stefan Diggs was able to accidentally leak a text between himself and Cardi. In the text, he wrote, "Keep my child. Why do you think you are a lick for me?" Basically, he was implying that me saying that was incorrect was wrong because that's my baby. I say I'm desperate for what and who you know before you continue getting effed, because I wasn't effing you. And you weren't prego when I was around. Which is not surprising considering that he has been accusing Cardi of being unfaithful and asserting that the baby wasn't his. Cardi clapped back at him, saying, "LOL, you don't have to answer the phone. I just wanted to show why I don't f with you since everyone knows about you, and everyone knows that's your girlfriend. And on top of that, you couldn't stand up like a man for culture to Shia, and your mom robbed me." Cardi wasn't buying the hacked excuse for a moment, so she decided to fix the record by posting receipts that made it obvious how enamored Offset was with her. In the text he said, "Darn, you look pretty, come over," to which Cardi replied, "I told you never get in this." That Offset then pushed, saying, "I want to smash. Why are you acting like that to me? You seem like you're going to be on me if you do, and I miss your PE, your face, and you make me want to F." Cardi responded, "I don't feel like I'm going to be on you. Y'all ninjas just don't deserve." This made Offset look bad, so he jumped on social media to try to spin the story. He accused Cardi of lying, even questioning her as a mother, saying, "Lies told to make me look bad. I couldn't play how you pray for them." When recordings showed him and Cardi at the same party, kids fans didn't accuse him of stalking her. He denied stalking her, saying it was the other. Another method of explaining how an MF that I followed to my party also claims that she was the one who followed him around, saying, "Cardi B. On DM Ninjas, don't make me pose." She obviously had plenty of free time that day because she clapped back at him, calling him a groupie, which infuriated him so much that he tweeted, "Mad groupie. It's a whole video that you made me lie for these strangers twins, and I can't look the same way you made me look for these people. We have 2 young girls, and you claim online that you're in season 304. He also accused her of purposefully calling him and attempting to use him as leverage by saying that no one wins when fans fight, so stop capping to these people to make yourself appear as though it isn't the look. Even if you're a firefighter and have decent music, you want to make me appear terrible by concentrating on D." Since she was moving on with Stefan, she tweeted, "Dating because I'm single means I'm just worried about D focus. Man, this is crazy from both of us. Honestly, drop the album and go up on Cardi, then clap back and expose him for being salty." He responded, "Single and miserable. Check the last 10 spaces you mentioned me. You seem like a fool trying to be fake pleasant after you did what you wanted from the start. Trying to push a gnar on these folks. Congratulations, F off, and sign the papers today. Get your flex on, Mama and Cardi, if you're being hit at the flex." Stated that he was unhappy and lonely. "No, you're just upset that I'm outside, and you assumed that ninjas wouldn't be on me because, according to you, I have 3 kids in my 30s, I'm miserable, and none of the girls you've with bother me." However, based on everything we know about how Offset has been moving on over the past few weeks, it seems like Offset was deeming Stefan to trash talk about her. Let's just say that this doesn't surprise us in the least, and when Stefan didn't dump Cardi like he obviously wanted him to, he chose to be petty and call Stefan gay. Although Offset may be acting like a resentful teenager, the accusation didn't come suddenly. For a while now, there have been tales and whispers regarding Stefan's alleged covert interest in guys. According to Blake, things took a disturbing turn when Stefan allegedly spiked his drink and tried to make an unwanted advance on him. Fortunately, Blake was able to break free before Stefan could fully carry out whatever intentions he had prior to the drink spiking incident. Not too long ago, a man named Chris Blake Griffith made some pretty serious claims alleging that Stefan wanted to see him. Blake claims that he found himself in an uncomfortable situation when he was at an event with Stefan Diggs. Had already made an attempt to approach him but was flatly denied. Stefan was unfazed by Blake's explicit declaration that he was 100% heterosexual. Stefan apparently wasn't ready to give up after being rejected twice, so he called his brother Diaz and a few others to confront Blake in the elevator. Their goal was to intimidate Blake and keep the incident's details secret. The group allegedly attempted to silence Blake, but he managed to get away. He promptly reported the attack to the authorities in the hopes of receiving justice, but it appears that his report was not followed up on, leaving the whole situation unresolved. But you can bet your last dollar that Offset was just making fun of Stefan. His game remarks had nothing to do with him trying to get justice for Blake. Rather, they were about his desire to make fun of Cardi and her new partner. However, Stefan decided to be petty and posted a picture of himself and Cardi at dinner, saying, "So proud of myself. Who would have ever thought I would be eating dinner with Cardi B, girl?" When I tell you that, he flipped out on Twitter, writing, "I smell some BS." I don't believe I need to mention that the fanboy also added a shrimp emoji. What does that imply to you all? Also, he claimed that my newbie battery had you last week. By the way, Butch has been unfaithful since 2019 with Tommy and Sammy. I don't know when you did it, but he didn't stop there because he also left a nasty comment under Cardi's post saying, "My new beach looks like a trophy walking." For some reason, Offset chose to comment with a trash can emoji. But that wasn't the end of his crash out because he was later seen searching for Cardi on the streets of New Orleans on the day of the Super Bowl. Sure, it's a given stalker. Fans told Offset that this kind of conduct is not typical, so they quickly asked Cardi to file for a restraining order. I want to know what you guys think about him stalking Cardi in this way, so please leave a comment below and watch the next video. Orleans is a scary guy who has never been so desperate for a shorty. He keeps acting like he's the best at this point.